Right, so if you have a look at this, so reminding you again, you square the first one, you multiply the terms together, you double it, and then you square the second one. So you end up with 3 terms when you're expanding these perfect squares. So let's have a look. Just listening here. Yes. We want to get rid of the brackets. That's what expansion is. Okay, listening carefully. Yes, sir. All right, listening carefully here. This is a thing that makes your life easier, so if you just listen up. So when we expand this, so it's going to be squared. 2x minus 2 squared, all right? We don't want to write it out and take all those steps. What we do is we have to square 2x. What happens when I square 2x? 4x squared. So I square the first one, 4x squared. And then I multiply the 2 terms together. What happens when I multiply the 2 terms together? Negative 4x. And then I double it. Then I go minus 8x. And then I square the second one. What's minus 2 squared? Minus 2 squared is 4. Just 4. Alright? So what this is 2x all squared minus 2 times 2x times 2 plus minus 2 squared. That's what I've done here. Right? I've squared the first term. The second term is I've multiplied the 2 together and then double it. And then the last term is I've squared the second one. Alright, so I end up with 4x squared minus 8x plus 4. I got 8x. 2x times minus 2 is minus 4x. And if I double minus 4x, I get minus 8x. You see I've got these 2 terms. I've got 2x and I've got minus 2. So I multiply them together, what do I get? 2x and minus 2. Minus 4x. And if I double minus 4x, what do I get? If I double minus 4x. Minus 8x. So that's where I've got to times those 2 together and then double them. Okay? M plus 3 all squared. I square the first one. What's m squared? Yeah, m squared. And what's the 2 terms multiplied together? 3m. And then I double it? 6m. Well, because of the reason is because of the way you in your expansion, you see. Yeah, you're just taking the first step straight away. Okay, and then the second term squared. 3 squared is 9. Alright, that's how we end up with m squared plus 6m plus 9. Okay? Guys, can we stop talking? So m plus 3 squared, m squared plus 6m plus 9. Going through this process of saying you square the first one, multiply the 2 terms together and double it, and then square the second one. I'm going to throw in one more. X plus 2 squared. What's the first term squared, Lachlan? X squared. What's the next term going to be, Adam? Multiply the 2 together and you double it? 4x. Okay, and then, what's the last term? 4. Because you square the second term of the binomial, which is 4.
So what do you do? How do you get that 4? Just you square the second term.
Yeah, you square the second term. Last one I want to do.
So that square, like in the first bit of the question, is that counted as like is that another? I'll be able to get back to you.
Okay. Last example, if you can look here, please. We got 1 plus 2 over x all squared. Alright, 1 plus 2 over x all squared. What's the first term going to be?
That's it.
1 squared.
Is that just like a third term? Or is it?
I'll answer this. First term is 1. What happens when I multiply? What happens when I multiply the two terms together? 2 over x. And then you double that? No, just 4 over x. 2x. I'll go through that in a sec. And then what's this term squared? 2 over x squared. Which then we can write as 1 plus 4 over x plus 4 over x squared. Can I just say that? 1 times 2 over x is equal to 2 over x. If I multiply 2 over x times 2, you're not multiplying it by 2 on top and bottom. Remember, when you multiply a fraction with a integer, you actually just multiply the numerator with that integer. Right? So this becomes 4 over x. Okay? So we end up with 1 plus 4 over x plus 4 over x squared. So if you can work on exercise 3.03, question 1 to 5, first column, start with that and see how you go.